You are.
Thank you for coming to my conference today. The purpose of this conference is to see how I'm doing with my grades and where I'm at. This is my first progress report. We will get another progress report in November and then our final semester grades in January. Humanities. Show your learning targets on Stone to Grow and explain which learning targets you are passing or not passing. There are the learning targets we've been working on in humanities in our different learning cycles. I'm passing some of my learning targets, so my grade is a B. If there are any learning targets that okay. Some work I never turned in and some work I didn't revise. And the reason for that is because I was rushing or I just never was able to get done with it.
Mm.
The work I'm most proud of in humanities is my Columbus essay is because I feel like I did a lot of effort in it and put a lot of effort in it. If we had to write an essay on why should we celebrate Columbus Day and why not, and I earned an A because it was my own opinion and I put a lot of thought and effort into it. Okay, science and English language arts. Show your learning targets on Stone to Grow. And Stone to Grow is a website that we use on the computer um, where we learn where we do learning targets or something. Okay. So explain which learning targets you are passing or not passing. There are learning targets we've been working on in science in our different learning cycles. I'm passing some of my learning targets and my grade is a
The grade is what?
3, which is B.
Mm-hmm.
If there are any learning targets you aren't passing, explain why not. Is there work you didn't turn in or revise? I'm not passing. Yes, the first month assignment I had but never turned in because I guess I forgot to turn it in.
Mm.
And the work I'm most proud of in science is the balloon loop activity because I had fun doing it. We had a rubber band, two rubber bands, a balloon, a plate, and some other stuff. But we had to basically make a parachute with those materials. And yeah, I had fun doing it. I sorry. 3 times in a year, we take an English reading test on a computer to track how we're reading. The goal for 8th grade is 1,010. In September, my score was 630. My goal for June is to reach 1,010. To meet my goal, I need to take time when I'm reading. Math. Show your learning targets and show some to grow and explain which targets you are passing or not passing. These are learning targets we've been working on in math and our different learning targets. I'm passing some of my learning targets again, which is so it's a B. That's why I got a lot of B's. If there are any learning targets you aren't passing, explain why not. Is there work you didn't turn in or revise? I'm not passing my personal develop plan. It has a 2.5 because I turned it in late. I felt like I needed to. I felt like I needed to bring my grade up in crew, so I stayed in. I kept staying in lunch and after school to try to bring my grade up. The work I'm most proud of in math is it linear? Is it linear the assignment? I got a 3 on the assignment. Um, for this assignment, we had to make a graph and a table chart and an equation. Um, I earned the B because I didn't get to really finish. Well, like I finished it, but I didn't get to add enough detail to it, and
Mm.
because I didn't, because I also felt like I didn't give my all into that assignment, and I was a little distracted too. Portfolio presentation. In crew, we've been working on developing personal development goals and a skill of self-reflection to bring preparing for our portfolio presentation. At the end of the school year, I will be presenting for 30 minutes on each of the content areas to demonstrate how I have met my goal level standards. I'm excited to present about my experience at MLA because I always wanted to present um, the portfolio since sixth grade because I've seen other people doing it.
Cause you what?
I've seen other people doing it
Okay.
when I was eighth grade. So I need support and I guess um, adding more effort, more detail. I guess honestly, personal goals. Open your crew class and so on to grow. In crew, we've been working on goals for them, the habits of heart and mind. And it's I think up there. It's right there. Oh,
What? What is that over there? What? What?
where is it?
The white ones right there. The little baby ones right there.
What's he talking about?
The habits of heart and mind that Melrose Leadership Academy tries to focus on, which is when you're working on this reflection. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Reflection?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. One of the goals I have been able to meet is to stay in after recess or school to work on my projects and my grades to bring them up. Something I need to keep working on is chatting with my friends during class time. And I don't have any questions.
And taking your time and not rushing, that's the main one.
Yeah.
I tell him all the time and he rushes to do everything.
Yeah.
Now what about this? What's this here? Raise that up so the camera can see that. Bring it close. Look at that. You got 3 A's, 4 B's. And I know those B's could be A's if you take your time and stop rushing. I'm not saying the B's are not good, but I know that you could do a whole lot better if you stop rushing. You always think you just got it made and you just got it going on like that and you just could figure it out at the last minute. That ain't how it go. If you take your time and stop rushing, all those B's could be A's.
Exactly.
So that's the main thing that he needs to work on.
He tries to finish his things quickly. He submits them without looking at them.
I know.
It's
Like I got that. Like I got this.
And then he'll get it back, and then he'll be like, "Oh, I got it too," and so he'll have to do it again. And
Yeah.
it's like you could have just saved yourself the time. If you
Exactly.
had taken your time.
Very proud of you, Darnell. And I'm very proud that because you came home and you told me about those grades. I think he said he had a D in something.
He had.
I did.
He did.
And then I got it.
And
Yeah.
you,
Same for Miss Viejas too, right? You worked hard on that class too, right?
and he told me he was going to raise the grade up. And Darnell always did good. He always gets good grades. When he was in the 6th, 7th, he had good grades, and the other when he was in elementary, he always had good grades. So I know that he can bring those up. So anyway, I'm proud of you, and we're going to see about a reward that I can't take back, even if you do something that you're not supposed to be doing. Okay?
Okay.
So we'll talk about that later. All right.
I think that sounds great. Is there